What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. Gonna start a little video string on mini skid steer. Just picked up one yesterday, or had it delivered, and got it in the shop, and just kind of going through it and checking things out. But anyway, here it is. This one is the LandHonor. Some people call it the Land Hero, but this is the LHR ME 380X1. Anyway, pretty good machine. I've used it for like 15 whole minutes, but anyway, gonna probably do a few things to it. Gonna do some video playlist, or whatever you want to call it, on just some different things that I've seen that people are doing to these. One thing is, I think I may put like a little rubber diamond plate on this thing, just in case, your feet are a little wet or something, you don't slip. Just little things. Gonna add a fuel pump for sure, and a fuel filter. Something small. This label maker sticker here, it's already coming off. It's kind of silly. It says 12 volt. Yeah, well, it's 12 volt. That's a choke. It's got, fuel gauge, oil temperature, hour meter. Well, it says fuel on there. It says oil temperature. It says hour. Lamp, horn. It's pretty self-explanatory. So I think I'm just going to take those off. I am going to leave these two. These two lights, when this thing's on, these are always on, even when it's running. It says oil cooler indicator, which I'm assuming is the fan, and electrical indicator. So I'm assuming if they go off, that's a bad thing. So as long as they're on, that's good. Yeah, other than that, I did not that I had a choice necessarily, but the place that I bought it from, they do not do the diamond tracks. I don't know enough about these and enough experience to really argue which one's better. So I have no clue. They do say that the diamond tracks, this drive wheel is up higher, so it stays out of the mud and muck. But then they say that sometimes they're kind of a pain. They throw tracks easy. Mine does not have the grease tensioners. Some of them have like a little grease valve that you pump it up to tension it. Mine basically has this little jam nut, lock nut here, and then you just turn this to tension the tracks. Be curious how long these tracks last. I've heard some people say like 20 hours, but I do have aftermarket ones. What else? Everything else looks pretty good. Hydraulic hoses are all wrapped on the outside. There's a few things I noticed, and I'm sure every one of them's different. Like this hydraulic line here is literally hitting that. I feel like it doesn't move. I feel like that could pose a problem over time, so definitely keep an eye on that. Like I said, you got your battery cut off. It just keeps spinning. You go on, off, on, off. Yeah, throttle, key, lights, horns, got some gauges, got your joysticks up here. Obviously, this runs the right track, that one runs the left track. This one rolls your bucket, and this one lifts the arms. And then you have your, I guess, PTO if you want to hook up attachments. Mine came with two LED lights on the front. I've seen where some of them just have one, but mine just happen to have two. That's pretty easy to do it yourself to mess with. Let's see. My hood did not come. Some of them have gas cylinders that hold the hood up. Mine just has like a little prop bar, but not a big deal. The cooler lifts out of the way. Pretty simple. My fan blows out. Some of them I've heard bring the air in. I don't know if it's just where it's been wired backwards at the factory, but yeah, mine definitely blows the air out. Something else I may do is add a couple small little 6 or 7 inch fans here, and then one right here to either draw the air across, or just to, get the heat out of the engine, or this whole compartment here. Let's see, obviously you got your battery here, you got your hydraulic tank here. I am gonna drain that, replace that fluid with some good, you know, American stuff. I'm gonna change out the oil. And then I think there's about 3/4 inch lines. So I ordered on Amazon, they actually have the same exact, basically spiral wrap. So I think I'm gonna come in here, and a lot of these that are kind of bouncing around, that one, see, I may have to grind that, round that off a little bit, but you know, I don't want it to hit that and wear over time. And you know, there's some places where like these are touching each other, you know, right there. So anyway, it wouldn't hurt to wrap them just to keep them from chafing and wearing over time. Something else I've seen someone do is this, especially when you're working a bucket, it kind of goes back and forth. There's some machinery bushings. Let me put some in there just to help not tighten it, but just, you know, so it doesn't move so much. What else? Yeah, got a quick release bucket, which is nice. Supposedly the dingo attachments will fit on this if you ever wanted to add or buy some attachments. Another thing, all of these grease fittings, there's one there, one there, one there. Got some on the bucket. They're all like regular Zerk fittings, but the ones right here, now mine came with a little toolbox that has the grease gun. It's like a little pin that goes in there. And I'm assuming they have these, so if you can tell, they're pretty low profile, so nothing can hit them and break them. I think I'm gonna replace them. That way I just have the same grease fittings all around. And if it looks like they're gonna get broke off easily for some reason as I'm using it, you know, I'll just put these back in. But yeah, seems like a good machine. Mine's got the Rado 739 engine. Got your fuel fill down there. This has some little hydraulic cylinders so the plate will lift up and stay up. I guess if you just wanted to walk behind it, maybe if you're on a, I don't know why you'd want to walk behind it. My luck, I'd end up backing over myself. So the other thing that I've heard is a issue, and I haven't even tried to check the oil just yet, but this hole, you got to get your hand in here, and there's all kinds of crap in the way, and you know, and then try to twist around the oil dipstick. It's about here. Here, I don't know if you could see it. Let's see if I can get my camera. It's right there, that little yellow handled thing. So anyway, I've heard that's a big hassle. They wish they would have put another access hole like right in here so you could just at least reach straight in. But anyway, yeah, like I said, stay tuned. I'll be doing some videos. Just kind of doing some mods, kind of showing you what I bought. I'll put some Amazon links when I get them. And there's lots of videos out there, but I figured I'd keep them kind of short and just do a video one mod at a time, because you may not want to watch a whole stinking video of something that you either one have already done or don't want to do. Or so anyway, yeah, stay tuned and we'll get back to it. And like I said, try to do a video series on this mini skid steer. Like I said, I think they're pretty much, from what I've seen, they're pretty much all the same. They all have the same engine. They all look identical inside, different colors, maybe a few tiny different things. But all right, stay tuned. Thanks for watching.